money thing, man.
Yo, I'm in the stream right now. What is that? That looks amazing.
Spicy Italian.
Oh, I gotta dip in. Eat it all.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't ruin the dip.
Right.
Yeah. He got a Subway saying, damn, that shit smell good as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna activate this because that's how I do. But yeah, that sounds good. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about Hassan Piker, because his stuff started coming up in my feed, and I kind of knew who he was, but dude, he's just hateful as shit. And I just wanted to show everybody, like, this motherfucker hateful as shit. I just want to show people he's a big streamer, so I figure why not? You could give me your thoughts. Hassan Abi. I think it's Abi is the way you're supposed to say it, but
Abi.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Abi, but it is what it is.
But I think really it could be on some like, oh well, CKG, it was only for one night, so why are you sweating it? One night, Sting comes out, it doesn't bother you, It's like, are they gonna really sign Sting? Is he really like? I mean, are they really allowing you to do one sobers over there? Like, can you do like, you can go for 1 or 2 nights to mess with AEW, but you're still with WWE, or do you just completely like, I don't mess with WWE, so it is what it is. This is how it's gonna be. This is what I'm doing. It just seems like, I don't know. It seems weird. And I was like, I don't think they're that much of a like competitor, especially on YouTube. Like,
I win. No way. I fucking won.
You did?
No, hold up. My own trap card is trying to stifle me. I won. Let's go.
Right.
All right. I won with a Dragon Maid deck.
Wow, that's crazy.
I didn't name the deck. I just wanted dragons. They was like, all right, I know how to get your dragon deck easy.
I don't know. I only had like 2 dragon cards I can remember.
Bro, I had 3. I had 3 blue eyes white dragons, bro. 2 red eyes black dragons, bro. I had so many cards, bro. I even had a fake blue eyes ultimate.
The other dragon Joey has.
You talking about Black Summon Dragon or Black Skull Dragon?
I don't know, he has another dragon, but I had his. I was a real Joey fan. I didn't really
Luster
like
Dragon,
Yugi and all that, and Yami, and I didn't really fuck with that. I fuck with Joey heavy. Like he was my guy, man.
Yeah, Joey was cool. Remember how Joey used to smile at the motherfucker? He'd be like,
I hated fucking Kaiba. Because it was
Kaiba
like,
was the coolest. That motherfucker jumped out of a helicopter like
Kaiba,
just so over the top for no reason.
But it was his brother that would piss me off. Seto, was just Mokuba. Seto, Mokuba. Like, I fucking hated them. I like that little weasel dude.
Weevil,
yeah, he was.
I bet you like
all bugs, bro. That's a good thing. Remind me of like Pokemon, like Blaine, all fire. Like, you know what I mean? It reminded me of that.
Remember the USA guy?
Oh yeah,
the USA guy, the guy from Texas had the bandana.
Yeah, what was his name? He had the cloud glasses. He had the cloud glasses.
Yeah.
Oh man, forgot his name.
What?
Buster Gold. What was his name? What was his name? Oh shit!
It was some American ass shit. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It was some American ass shit, that's for sure.
Bandit
Pasio in the building. Great. Bandit Keith. Yeah.
It's wild we remember that shit though. Bro, hey, that was the fun one because your ass was battling on fucking skyscrapers and he was about it. Like, you're really gonna die. Like, either way, bro. You're gonna die from this roof or you're gonna die from this game. And it was just like your life's on the line when you're battling up there. Like, he wasn't playing no games. It's like, but it was just like, it's too much at stake, bro. It's cards, bro. Like, we played 14. Like, what is going on, man? We 14. I feel like they were trying to compete with all that was going on right now. There was a lot of action going on then. Dragon Ball Z, you had Naruto's, and you had a lot of even some cartoons. Like, what's that shit? Shaolin Showdown. Like, you had some real karate-based shit, and they probably were just like, dude,
Jackie Chan Adventures.
We got to do something here. And it's like we'll add a little bit of pizzazz to it, so we're not actually physically touching each other.
Actually, I don't know if you remember this, but the original pitch for Yu-Gi-Oh was not Yu-Gi-Oh. It was not Duel Monsters. It was Yu-Gi-Oh Master of Games. And every time, like the pilot episode was like and it was never like a Yugi character. It was always Yami Yugi, like the older version. He was sitting in a bar. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find it so you can see it, because if you've never seen it, it's actually kind of wild. You'd be like, "That's what it was supposed to be like." Hold up,
Check
original
it out.
Yu-Gi-Oh
machine type monsters, like damn.
I can't spell.
See, I would want to do a theme if I was doing that shit.
Yeah, I think this is it right here.
All plants or something.
Oh no, I don't think this is it. Maybe it is. Hold on. Actually, I do think it is. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Here, I found it. All right, let me share my screen. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. And deal. Share. Okay. Now we wait on custom. There we go. Now we got, this was the original like pilot for it. It's like 4.5 minutes long, but like this is the type of stuff that he was going to be doing in the show before they was like, nah, it's a little too brutal. You need to tone it down some. Hey, boy Joey.
まずは酒とそれからタバコを持ってこい。何しろ今まで善良な市民を演じていたからな。酒もタバコもやめてたんだ。だがよ、こうなりゃ逆に自由だぜ。
Look, then he woke up in his ugly ass Timbs.
この男、気の弱そうなガキ。そう言ったわね。まさか、遊戯？遊戯？遊戯でしょ？来ちゃダメ！
ぜ、黙ってろ！
Damn.
Women brutality.
Yeah. Slap her ass like.
Yeah, so this is what was supposed to always happen.
Oh, he's yuppie.
よくも俺の大切なアンズをひどい目に遭わせたんだ。だが、俺を選んだのが運の尽きだ。お望みのものにやってきたぜ。
貴様、誰がテーブルにつけと言った？
はい。あんたの遊び相手になってやろうと思ったね。ゲームの時間だ。
See, his eyes were red.
今の声、遊戯？違う。似ているけど違うわ。少なくとも。
I'm not Japanese. I cannot tell the difference in his voice.
おー、ゲームね、少しばかり興味はあるな。昔から賭け事には目がねえんだ。
ただし、ただのゲームじゃない。闇のゲーム、命がけのゲームだ。
That's where the whole, you saw it here. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit so you see exactly what he said. It's the Yami no game, a game where your life is at stake. So it could be anything. And this is like where they got all the like spin-offs and stuff for like the Yu-Gi-Oh! DX, the duel, the dice and shit. Because like it was supposed to be like this guy was just a fucking king of games and he would bet people's lives on these games.
命がけのゲームだ。
面白そうじゃねえか。ルールを聞きたいね。バカじゃねえか、このガキ。舐めた真似するとどういうことになるか教えてやるぜ。
Everybody's still in there, just like he got the gun at everybody, just stood down there like this.
妙に静かだ。一体何
Pretty sure he hit my guy Joey over the head.
Hurry up, get to the dead. All right, look.
それは
Rule 1.
こ
That's
の
it.
10本の指の中で決められた1本以外動かしてはならないという制約さ。どの指を選ぶかはお互いの自由。その選んだ指だけで行動する。さあ、どの指を選ぶ？
それなら当然、この人差し指を選ぶね。銃の引き金を引くための人差し指をな。
オーケー。俺はこの指を選ぶ。
親指一本で何ができるってんだ。 まあこの俺が一瞬であの世に送って
See, they're playing a gun game.
ゲームスタートの合図をしたら、何をしようと自由。引き金を引くこともね。じゃあ、行くぜ。ゲームスタート。
この一瞬でゲームオーバーだ。あ、そうか。まだ火をつけていなかったな。最後にその親指で俺のタバコに火をつけさせてやる。その後殺してやるぜ。
このライター、やるよ。あの世に持って行きな。その酒はロシア製のウォッカ。アルコール度 90%だ。
動けない。ライターを落としたら酒に引火。
Like, bruh.
俺の体は。
Like, what? Like, what?
試しに銃を撃ってみろよ。反動で確実にライターは落ちるぜ。行くぞ、安全。
このままじゃ。くそ。
Damn.
こうすれば。
やはりルールを守ることができなかったようだ。
なんだあの額の目は。
闇のゲームは人間の本性を暴き出す。ルールを破った者には運命の罰ゲーム。
あ、このガキふざけやがって。
闇の扉が開かれた。
And then he kills them.
うわ
Because they broke the rules of the game.
誰か早くこの
He
火
goes
を
insane or something.
消してくれ。
Yeah, so that's what it was supposed to be. That's why, like,
That
there's a
shit
lo-
sucks. No.
Yeah,
It was really good though.
it was just weird. Like,
It's like some
It-
soft
it-
shit.
yeah, it's some old stuff from 90s, late 80s, early 90s editing and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, that's why it's.
I'd have watched it if it was like that.
Well, that's what they wanted it to be about, but they was like, nah, that's too much. That's too
Fucking
much.
cards now. Terrible.
I don't hate on my cards. I'm a Blue Eyes Master.
Fucking terrible, man. I
I
think
have
they
3
fucked
Blue
up.
Eyes White Dragons. I just need a Blue Eyes Ultimate, and I can summon it.
What is that? Now, first topic we'll get into, man. AEW, man. We had to talk about this real quick, but I think AEW's like, I think they're tanking,
Right
man.
Keep
You know, I really think they're gonna tank. They're not gonna even touch WWE's views, in my opinion. I don't think it's close, but I just feel like they're just grabbing anybody at this point, and they're throwing them on screen, and it's like, how much are they paying these guys to do this? That's what it's like, how much are they really paying these guys to do this stuff? But anyway, I just wanted to go over a video I thought I saw. It was just, oh man, this was hilarious. Damn it. That's what AEW is taking. I'm going downhill. The only way they can get up again is if they get serious. Yeah, and it's crazy because you say that, and you're right, because it used to be something you look forward to, kind of. For real. It came on Wednesday. It was a little different than any other day. They didn't try to touch WWE's days. So it was like you already had that going for you. But it was like the talent was cool now, right? And it seems like now the talent is like NXT now. Like now the talent is going somewhere else, man. NXT just straight to WWE. And it's like, no, man, like AEW had some promising people, but it's just like they're just grabbing people for money, it seems. Like, let me sign you for $1 million. Let me sign you for $2 million. Let me sign you for it was like, what is going on? It almost reminds me of when, like, if you're in the UFC and say you lost like 4 times in a row, so you're gonna get cut. That's 4 losses, bro. So they're like, you gotta go, and then you just go to somewhere like Bellator, and then you become like you're just crazy dope at Bellator, and it's like, that's great, but that's not the pinnacle of people. That wasn't the best. If you couldn't hang in the best organization and you're going to a lesser organization and you're dominating, it just got to feel a little weird. that you're not even like, you're not at that level. How could you call yourself like, you know what I mean? Like, I know they got championships and other promotions. I'm not taking those things away from guys, but what I'm saying is like these guys that go straight from the hierarchy place, like you're at the NFL and you got accolades. I don't know no one who's doing that, who has accolades in the NFL already, championships and rings and all this shit, retires and then comes back to go want to do arena football. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like you want to come out to do NFL. And if you can't hang with the younger people, like Terrell Owens he be trying his heart out to come out here and, you know what I mean, try to show these kids up and show he can still hang. But it's just like, nah, man, that was good 20-some years ago, bro. They got guys that are doing what you can do every single day. Like, like, yeah, it's going to take some Bengay on those joints. It's going to take some wear and tear. You might get, and that's wild to think, like, it's not like I don't think T.O. can catch and still can run those plays and he's still fast as ever. It's just if he gets hurt once, the bones don't grow as easy when you break at that age.
Yeah.
That man 50 years old, damn near. So it's just like, that's just a whole different league. It's a whole different league when you get concussed at 50. You know what I'm saying? Versus when you're 20. It's like, you can bounce those off.
You can
like
shake that off, man.
They be slapping helmets. Yeah, baby. You know what I mean? You ain't out there doing that. You don't want nobody touching you. So fucking pampered. At that age, like you didn't have so much done. And
telling you.
It's different, man. It's a different thing, man. Like, so I just feel like they had some good young up and coming talent, but it's like we don't know because you keep bringing all the older guys, and it's like shunning all the good talent. It's like, how am I supposed to build little junior son of a bitch if y'all keep bringing like guys like Chris Jericho? Like, right? Like, come on, you already know the attention is gonna be on Chris Jericho. He's a superstar already. So it's like, I can't even build up little junior son of a bitch. And he was building up. Bitches was, oh my God, lifting their shirts when little junior son of a bitch hits the Titantron on stage. And now, like, oh, no, they lift their shirts for Jericho. Like, I guess. if you're still lifting shirts for Jericho, ladies, that's cool. But I'm just saying, like, it's wild. It's
that's
like,
wild.
There's some good talent that I feel like, man, guys over there, like, dudes like, I would say, like, AJ Styles, man. A guy like AJ Styles can fit anywhere. Perfect example. Like, a guy like AJ Styles can go anywhere. He can go anywhere, any promotion, and make that shit hot. He could. He could be a champion there. He has real charisma. He has a good moveset. He doesn't really get that much injured. Like, it's like he's got the face of a wrestler. Like, he's got the wrestler pizzazz to it. So I feel like he can go anywhere and make it good. It's like, does he cost a lot though? So I'm like, it's like, I feel like there's sometimes they don't utilize him good, man. There's a good amount of people, man, but they're not using them, man. They just want to just throw you disgruntled people from WWE. Like, you're mad at Vince or you're mad at Triple H, most likely, and you're just like, oh, yeah, I'm done with this. Like, I'm going to AEW where they treat you better. It's like, bro, they're just paying you. Like, where they treat you better, they're just paying you. That's the same thing with Bellator. With UFC, it's like, yeah, you can go to Bellator, and then like they'll let you rock your shorts, and you can have your sponsorship. That's what's crazy. Like, there was guys getting $200,000 just for the shit off their shorts, and it's like, well, they're getting $200,000 off the shit off the shorts, but their fight pay is 60 for 60 to show, 60 to win. Still good. It's $120,000, man, if you win. But you're getting over 200 just because of your shorts. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, wait a minute. But you go to Bellator, they're like, yeah, we'll pay you money. But it's like you're fighting lesser guys. So, of course, you like a kid. I would say tune-up fights, fuck yeah, I'll go to Bellator. If I'm on some like, damn, I have 4 fights in the UFC, I didn't lose. But how you look at them losses, like you didn't get finished in none of them. It was all unanimous. It was all, damn, I got kind of dominated in 2 of them. You know what I mean? Nigga did wrestle me, So it's like bust your confidence, but you go to Bellator and you just start starching people in 30 seconds. It's just like, wait, what are we doing here? Like, I can easily be champion here. Like, I'm flexing people, throwing them like the hawk. Like, what is going on over here? And it's like, yeah, man, it's good money, but just look, now you're the champion. Do you want to be a Stephon Marbury? Would you rather be a 3-4-time champion in China or a non-champion in America? You got statues in China. Bruce Lee has statues, but you have statues. You have more statues than Bruce Lee. Well, probably not. Really, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, they build the statues of your ass, though. Like, they got your ass over there in China, building statues, motherfuckers, all over it. Or would you rather just like Charles Barkley here, like no ring? They making fun of you, they roast you on every fucking playing live, and no, I don't want to hear your take. You got no rings. Like, it's like, bro, come on, man. I'm one of the 50 greatest players of all time, nigga. Like, it's like, well, man, let me know.
It sounds real similar to what happens to young guys going into college football, where you got a guy that, is my size coming out of high school at 5'7", 225 and stacked. Lean as can be. I was at like 5% body fat at most. Ready to go, bro. I was an athlete. I ran a 4.640. But I would get passed over because there's another guy that's twice my size, even though he's slower and not an athlete. He's twice my size, so he's like a wall. He'll get that scholarship any day before I do, and it's like, like you said, why would you be the best and then go down to, try and come back after you done been retired? And what's crazy to me is, and you can attest to this, we watch D1 football, or at least I do. I watch D1 football, but when you go to the pros, more than half of the pros that are actually playing didn't come from D1 schools. They came from the lowest of the low. For Division 2AA, Division 2, Division 1 AAA, Division 1 AA, and Division 1. Or D1A. So you got D1A, D1AA, then D1AAA, then you got D2 and then D2AA. So you got 5 different leagues that are under, D1. And supposedly D1 is the best, yet you get into the pros, more than half of that roster are people from D2 and from like D1AA and below. It's not even a competition. So I don't know. It's like in the NFL, now it's getting more political, but in the NFL, most of the time it's truly and sincerely about your skill, because these ain't kids no more. These are the best of the best of the best, because when you go to D1 in college, they are the best of the best. So when you go to the next level, it's the best of the best of the best. And it's like, most D1 athletes are getting beaten out by guys like Tom Brady, guys like what was his name?
Aaron Rodgers?
No, not Aaron Rodgers. Actually, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is another good one. Because Matt Ryan came from Boston College. That's D1. But yeah, like a lot of your great what's his name?
Romo?
Yeah, Tony Romo's another good one. What was the other guy that played for the Saints?
Drew Brees.
All them guys come from real small colleges. So it's like, and that's just from the quarterback standpoint. I am not even going to get into, because didn't like the greatest running back ever, Barry Sanders? Where did he go to? Hold on, let me see where he went to college at. Where did Barry Sanders go to college? Oh, never mind. He went to OSU. I take that back. Ignore that. But yeah, man, shit. Let's see, LaDainian Thompson.
Shit, Reggie Bush. Didn't he go to USC?
Yeah, he went to Southern California. That's D1. That was peak of when that was when I was watching football every Saturday for almost 12 hours a day. If I wasn't watching it every Saturday for 12 hours a day during the football season, That's because for 2 or 3 hours of it, I was out there actually playing tag football and in touch with the dudes. So yeah, I used to watch him, Vince Young.
Yeah, remember happened to Vince Young, man. He was the Rose Bowl.
He got one too many concussions and kind of went crazy. From what I've heard, you know. Damn. Yeah, it's just like there was a guy, rest in peace, Kenny McKinley, one of the greatest wide receivers to ever come out of the University of South Carolina. He holds like 2 or 3 records. His name is still on the stadium walls. And he graduated while I was watching football on the daily. Like, that was my team. Kenny McKinley was that guy, bro. He caught everything. And man, he got to the pros, dude. And after like 2 years, he committed suicide. That's why they started doing all the things with the new helmets and stuff.
CTE and shit.
Yeah, like he just, and they started to talk about how the head injuries could be a problem.
It might be controversial, but I don't like that. Conor McGregor in WWE, it wouldn't be good. He can't transition good. It'd be probably poor, sloppy. At this stage, he's already 35 years old. Like, to learn wrestling, there's no way.
Oh yeah,
you gotta go younger than that. But honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Logan Paul's wrestling was surprisingly straight. I cannot hate on that. He does a good job. Like, it really seems like it suits him, man. Dude his brother can box and he can do wrestling. So I'm like, all right, why don't y'all just do that? His mic skills suck though. I ain't gonna lie. He need to work on that. It's like, and y'all being actors too. Like Logan Paul was an actor. As far as I knew, I didn't know he had some YouTube shit. I saw him in that one movie with all the smart kids, and I was like, oh, he's an actor. So that's what I thought. And then I'm like, his brother got to YouTube because, you know,
his brother was on Disney Channel or something like that.
Some shit. I don't know how they work.
But they come up off of like where those platforms and then Vine, and then they blew up on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, they were Vine stars.
Well, yeah, the trash, Conor McGregor's trash talk is good. He's got the gift of gab, but that's it. It's like after that,
I would like to take this time to apologize to absolutely no one. The champ does whatever the fuck he wants.
Fuck you, Mayweather's. Like, it's funny. He's got like good lines, but it's like after that, it's like the performance has to match. Like, performance never matches. Like, right? That's the thing. Like,
no, he does. He does for the most part. I mean, yeah, he's been beat before for sure.
Oh yeah,
but you can't be the best. You can't always be the best. I mean, you're gonna get old. You're gonna get slow. You're gonna get cocky. It's gonna happen.
I'm saying for how he talks it like, yeah, I just saved your life. Like,
I just saved your life. I just saved your life, laddie.
Leave your wife out of it. Your wife sent me DMs. Like, it's just
your wife sent me DMs.
I just beat you, bro. Your ankle's busted. Like, how you wife sent me DMs?
It doesn't matter. I'm fucking your wife with a broke ankle, you bum bitch.
This shit is weird.
But I think that's also the thing too. It's like, think about it. You sit there. How many times have you watched? As long as we played Xeno. How many times you watch 2 people get into a 1v1 first to 5 type shit, and it's on stream, right? And while the fight's going, nobody's saying shit. But as soon as the fight's over, he barely won. One more touch and he loses. Busted that ass, you suck. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. And I think that's really what it is, because it's just, it's just like in flag football, where it's like, oh, you want to play games like that? All right, hey, get over here. Hit me. You run around, break his damn ankles, watch him slide and tiptoe into the end zone types. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like, all you have to do is get the dub. Don't need to be a good dub, just need to be a dub.
There it is.
I think that's what it is.
Put him in a manager's position. Like, if he was a general manager, that would be way better.
He would do so well too, bro. He's built for a spot like that, bro.
So you want to fuck with the Irishman tonight? You get in there with Sheamus. Hey, for the title, like,
I've got me Guinness in the back, ready to go.
Finley in there, you got Hornswoggle, like, you got all the Irish in there. Fuck yeah, I'll go for that. Like a good general manager, he'll be good. He'll be good for that.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think for WWE right now. No, like go to AEW or something. Like build it up, then we'll talk about some WWE shit. Like, because it's Connor. He can go anywhere he wants. Vince ain't
True.
gonna be mad at that. Plus the
true.
WWE merger with UFC anyway. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
A
I
lot of
forgot
this
about
stuff's
that.
gonna start opening up, you know, in due time. But I feel like this summer we're gonna get something. A lot of something's gonna start opening up. You don't merge for nothing. You know, you don't buy a conglomerate for nothing. And like,
Bro,
it's not like they were in like super competition to where it's like, oh, UFC's killing our views. And it's like, bro, it's a completely different medium. This is fighting versus organized entertainment. So I'm just like, that's completely different. This is not scripted. This is blood and guts, right? Like, you know, and this could last or not. Like, this is fighting, primal, pure, instinctual. So it's just like, this is different from versus what you're like, okay, this is for the ladder match, right? Like, oh shit, get out the ladder match. Hey, I love ladder matches. But I'm just saying it's a lot different. So I feel like merging it, people are going, oh, it's gonna be a lot of fake ass. And I'm like, no, it's not, that's not it. No. I'm not. Who's faking getting your nose broke? Who's faking getting your eye? Like, you look at these guys the next day, like, right? Like, yeah, they do interviews the next day, their eyes completely shut.
Bro, they're like,
nose-
they hear like, listen,
know?
I fucked his dip.
Their
He can't even
hands
see the mic.
completely busted. Like, it was a phenomenal fight. That extra $50,000 that you guys keep giving out for the last 20 years, like, yo, up the bonus rewards, please. Like, for real. It's still 55,000. Bro, like, I'm like, come on, y'all. This company sold for like 4 billion, more than any sports franchise, anything. 4 billion. Y'all still giving out 55,000 bonus? Like, right, bro, like, what, put me up 100K. Put me up, you know what I mean? Put me up 100K. Let me get that ass, man. Like, come on. Like, but I don't know.
I mean, I feel like, the salary of more than most people in America as a bonus for a whole year would be a decent salary. Give a fuck how much I make. I'd be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I do deserve more, but shit, I'll take 55K.
I would, but at the same time, if you're really, they put a card around you, you're away from your kids and family, and nigga, you can get hurt at any moment. At any moment, lights out. Like, right? At any moment, lights out.
Yeah.
You're looking at the ceiling, and it's like, what happened? What happened is we didn't get that bonus money. You got to pay all your training. But that's the thing people don't tell you. Jared Cannonier, the perfect example. He broke it down to how his money actually goes. This is a guy who's getting like at least 90 to show, 90 to win. You know, 90,000. You know what I mean? But he broke it down like, well, I'll find a video for you guys. Like, it was crazy how they have to spend their money. Like, you have to get nutritionists, dietitionists, coaches. Like, it was just like everything, gym, everything is expensive. This stuff is not cheap, you know? And you got to think you're flying people in to travel, help you train for the best people in the world. And it's like, yeah, that guy has the best kicks in the world. So I'm going to want a guy who's just a decent kicker. I'm not going to want to use Phil just because I see, you know what I mean? He can kick some bottles off your head. Fuck no, bro. I need the best kickers in the world when I'm practicing because I'm going to fight the best guy who does kicks. So it's like, hold on, let me find that video. That shit was crazy. But I feel like, yeah, WWE is going to slam it with views. They're getting around 600 million a month versus AEW's 55. So I don't think AEW is going to be a threat like that, but WWE treats all non-WWE people as threats. Even myself. I'm starting my own promotion, so I wish you would. All right, backyard wrestling.
Next thing you see a video of me pile driving the shit out of Custom, fucking his shoulder up because he landed wrong, and I fucked my elbow up because I landed wrong.
And in my promotion, they have 3 belts, so you get 3 belts at once. Like, that's how I'm rocking, right? Like, so if Contagion gets to hold up 3 belts, like, how many fucking what championships is that? Like, yeah, it's
all 3 of them. That's how many, pussy. All 3 of them.
Plus, we're in a tag team, so you know, like, that's fucking crazy too. 4 belts, man. Hold on.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill somebody. Be right back. Sit over here. Come over here. Have a good girl. Have a good girl.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Let me share my screen. She said, "I want a belt." Shit, I do too. But all right, watch this, y'all. Listen to this man. Listen to what he said.
I'm broke, so I need to fight.
As you put it, you're broke. How dire is the situation?
Former UFC fighter Miles Jury broke down his expenses on his website. We're going to take a look at that. As a fighter, usually 10% of your purse goes to your gym, 20% to your management, 30% gets taxed.
A lot of people don't understand that when we have these fights, that we owe people money after these fights. 60% of my money is already gone between the gym, between management, between taxes.
Then you need to pay your coach. That's usually $50 to $150 per hour. You need to pay your medical licenses. So before your fight, you need to get cleared by doctors, and those expenses come out of your pocket.
On top of that, I got bills, credit cards, I got kids.
And diverse expenses that totaled $1 to $2K for Jury per camp. That can be transportation, gas, food.
That money goes. Money don't last forever.
I missed it all.
So I need to fight.
As you put it, you're broke. How dire is the situation?
Former UFC fighter Miles Jury broke down his expenses on his website. We're going to take a look at that. As a fighter, usually 10% of your purse goes to your gym, 20% to your management, 30% gets taxed.
A lot of people don't understand that when we have these fights, that we owe people money after these fights. 60% of my money is already gone between the gym, between management, between taxes.
Then you need to pay your coach. That's usually $50 to $150 per hour. You need to pay your medical licenses. So before your fight, you need to get cleared by doctors, and those expenses come out of your pocket.
On top of that, I got bills, credit cards, I got kids.
And diverse expenses that totaled $1 to $2K for Jury.
Are you laughing so hard?
Kitchen, gas, food.
That money goes. Money don't last forever.
Hey, they were spamming the fuck out that Kaching.
Oh,
Goddamn. That was fucking crazy, man. I ain't seen that video in a minute, man. Oh, my bad, but that's crazy. Like, yo, that shit's fucked up. Kaching, like shit. Oh, man.
damn.
But yeah, you get the point. Look, it's all fucked up. Jared Cannonier fucked up. He's fighting this Saturday too, and we check his last show money because they be snitching out here. Let's see. Oh man,
We'll find out today.
I was not laughing at his money woes. It was just like the way everything.
I thought you was laughing
saying.
at the way he was talking about it. Like,
No,
man,
no.
we got bills and shit to pay around here. I thought you was like, I was like, what the? It ain't that funny.
No, it's just like they kept ka-ching. Even when he would stop talking, ka-ching. I was like, God damn. Like, come on, man. Like, you charging them for nothing. Like, hey, they was spamming the hell out of that thing. Like, hell no. Like, that is, you see what I'm saying, though? And this guy's an elite fighter, bro. He's headlined 3 cards. 3 cards already he's headlined. And you know what I mean? Like, it's wild, man. It's wild. Like, hold on. Let me see his show pay. They snitch on you with this shit. Oh, they cold hard snitch on you. They'll tell you, what's the fighter pay?
Yet people wonder why more talent rather go to ONE FC over UFC. I don't know what that is, Leo.
Wait, what?
What is ONE FC?
ONE FC?
Yeah, what is that?
ONE FC is a promotion it's for the little guys. You know, but they're dope. Like, they got the greatest fighter in the world, Demetrius Johnson. It's pretty good. They got my girl, Killer B. Shit. They got a lot. Roten Tang. That man's one of the most best Muay Thai machines I've ever seen. He can break a baseball bat, 2 of them at the same time. Just one kick, man. It's fucking furious. I wouldn't want to see him standing up ever. But they got some good guys over there. But it's more for the little guy, you know. And UFC, they don't really, they weren't really giving a damn about the little guy. You know, the flyweight division was like gonna be non-existent. You know, if Demetrius Johnson, like, and they even traded him like a fucking card. Like, they traded him for a retired wrestler. How crazy is that? A Republican retired wrestler. Like, are you trading the greatest in the world?
Hold up. It ain't got nothing to do with it being Republican. Because if you think that's why he got in, I can be sure to tell you they don't know he's
just
Republican.
Saying, I don't know DJ's politics because he moved over there. He has to move over there. He's making buku cash. He's a champion. But I'm just saying. There you go, Ben Askren. Or Askren, my bad. I said Askren. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ben Askren. All right. I'm just saying, what type of trade is that, man? Like,
you can't.
I mean, like, what are y'all doing?
Oh my lord, the eater of
the
knees.
Greatest 11 championship defenses. Like, come on, that's a new belt every time, and it's real gold plated, man. Like, hold on, let me look at this nigga's finances. I know that sounds dirty, but they be snitching on him. Like, they really be putting their shit out.
Yeah, if the information's out there, might as well look at it.
So let's just say the fan bonuses fight and the night bonuses are always $50,000. Damn, $50,000. And Jared didn't win any of them. He hasn't won one since Derek Brunson. Yeah, he got a performance tonight at Derek Brunson. So that was the last time he got the $50. All right. Oh, damn it.
The eater of knees. That's wild, Leo. That's wild. Eater of knees.
Okay, so number 4 ranked middleweight contender. Here we go. Cole Hart snitching. Damn, you can just Google this nigga's pockets. They Google your shit, nigga. But the number 4 ranked middleweight contender set to earn a guaranteed payout of $191,000 this weekend. So when you add that up, right? I think that's to win and show.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, right? So that's again. That's let me see. My math ain't what it used to be. 95,000 to show, 95,000 to win. So that could be that. If he does get a bonus, it's an extra $50K. But like he said earlier, 60% of that goes to his coach and other stuff, bills and other stuff like that. So I would like to do the math on that. Like, how do you?
Easy. I could tell you. Yeah. Just do 100 here. Let's see. Let me go to the internet. I'll show you how to do it real quick on the interweb.
Show your screen.
I will.
I don't know how to. I don't got it like that.
Sure.
he better beat Vettori. I don't know, man. I think Vettori. If you can't stop Vettori, then you're not. It's gonna be hard to beat him like that. Like, I ain't gonna say that because Jared's got great tools. He's got great uppercuts. He's got great. I don't want to say range, but he can close the distance pretty good. His timing's okay. He's an okay fighter. You know what I mean? He's like really, he's like spectacular, but he's an okay fighter, man. And I feel like Vittori's just average to me. Like, but Vittori's just hard to put down. He won't not quit. He'll be in your face the whole time, bro. He'll be in your face the whole time. And I think, honestly, and when it comes to gas tanks, Vettori is going to be a lot better with the gas tank, a lot better with the pace. So when you look at that fight on paper, it's going to be, no one's going to finish each other. I already know that. So in a 5-round fight, I'm going to go lean towards Vettori because his cardio is just unmatched, and you're not going to be able to put him away. So I'm leaning towards Vettori, but I think Jared could get it done. He could split decision, unanimous even, get 3 rounds out of the 5. I think he can win 3-2. So, if I had to place a bet, I'd place $20 Jared, and I put unanimous decision 3-2. I think he can win 3 rounds over Vettori. I don't think he'll do damage to like I'm not saying like significant damage. I think he'll put some damage, but I don't think it'll be enough to like it'll be enough to win a round. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you can tell.
It won't
Jared
be.
won.
It'll be by decision. It'll be
Yeah.
by judge decision. Yeah,
You could tell like, oh, dude won 3 rounds because when he did those 3 rounds, he did like hit him. He did, he didn't drop him, but dude felt it. You could tell he got punched. You could tell, he was bleeding out his nose, like shit like that. I think he could put that type of damage, but you're not putting Vettori away. Robert Whitaker couldn't do it. Izzy Adesanya, the world champion, couldn't do it twice. So I just like Vettori is one of the toughest Italian people I've ever seen. Like Rocky Marciano tough. Like he's really tough. Even though he puts the shorts on backwards and he talks a lot of dumbass shit, he is tough. He's like Rocky tough. He's really like Rocky tough. You not put him away.
the Martians on the moon.
And Jared's used to it because Jared used to fight at heavyweight. He's a big guy. He used to be a big guy, so he's used to, he's used to this shit. But at the same time, his cardio is not going to be like Vittori's. I don't think so. It's going to be. I think Jared's going to be 3-2 though. 3 rounds. All right, what do we got?
All right, so what we have today, class is in session. Welcome, I am Professor Zajan. Today I will be teaching you how to figure out what a percentage of any number is. You want to know what the percentage is that you get out of something that you make, out of how much you're buying? That's all you got to do. We want to know what 60% of $191,000 is. So what we're going to do is type in 191,000 and multiply that by decimal 6, because 60% in an actual number term is 0.6. You literally take the decimal that's at the end of 60 and you move it over to the left twice. I don't know if y'all ever been taught that by your math teachers, but so what you do is you multiply that and then you get $114,600. That is 60% of 191,000. So now what you do, if you want to know how much he has left over, all you got to do is remember this number here. 114,600, 114. Oh, it's right there. 191,000 minus $114,600. He is still left with more than most people will make in 2 or 3 years in America. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like,
he's got a white wife. He's living good, man.
Yeah, that's 76K. Yeah, I'd be living good with 76K.
He used to do like, I don't want to say Marines, but he used to be in the Navy or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's like you're not rich with 76K a year, but you're doing way better than anybody
But that's
else.
just one fight though. He could fight 3 times a year,
True, but
he could make that.
Yeah, so you could pretty much multiply this times 3 if he does 3 fights. And look, he's done made almost $250,000.
So let's see. Let's just see. His last fight was December 17th last year. So that was just 7 months ago.
Yep.
So 7 months ago, you could say he was making the same money because he did win that fight.
Yeah.
He beat Sean Strickland. He headlined too. So let's say he was making the same amount. He walked away with 74. Now, again, he said he's got bills, and I believe him.
Yeah, I do too. It's not like he's not spending the 74 grand for sure.
But before that, he fought the champion on an even bigger card. So I know he probably made more than that 190.
So let's say just off of that card, we're gonna raise it another 20 grand. Right?
Yeah.
We'll raise it another 20 grand. So instead of him making 74 grand a year, he'll make. Wait, that's not right.
UFC 276.
That's not right. All right, so then we'll add another 26 to that. So we'll just go ahead and say he broke an even 100 grand.
Ooh, here are the salaries. They got the salaries on here. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're vastly underpaying him. All right, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Yeah, what you
this
got?
Is they're underpaying. They're underpaying. Like if you think of guys like Sean O'Malley, who just started out getting 100 win bonus, so he walked away with 200,000. But you look at Izzy is getting about $250,000. That's a base salary. That was his base salary.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then Jared,
I'm
they're saying his base right here is 1.5.
I'm about sick of these damn Hollywood people going, well, look, I don't make that much money, motherfucker. You ain't doing way better than everybody else out here. This bullshit.
Wait, how much was he making if it's just Jared? All right, just Jared himself. Like, can you click on his shit? Oh, shit.
No, Emma, stay away.
We love you long time. Like,
I mean, long time. Sucky. I ain't gonna say the other.
Jared Cannonier total MMA record fight earnings of $983,000. Nice.
That's $1 million.
Yeah,
it's $1 million. Some people will never make that in their life.
Now, there's a double-edged sword because he is killing his brain to make weight. You are shutting your kidneys down when you do stuff. Certain weight, certain hurt, like he cuts a lot of fucking weight, man. He used to be a heavyweight. Yeah. He cuts a lot. Really? So he's a big ass middleweight. Maybe not in height, but just the way he is. He's a big ass middleweight, and that probably, like, when you think about that, you're fighting people at the highest level too, man. It's kind of cool, but I feel like he should still be making more. When you think of guys who just dunk for a living, really, I think guys who are dunking are making 126 million, while guys who are fighting and trading blood and brain cells,
UFC but UFC does not make as much as the NFL nor the NBA.
No, I'm not saying they should be getting the same. What I'm saying is
they should be getting more.
I feel like they should be getting a lot more. Like it shouldn't be the same structure as boxing, because boxing sucks. Like Floyd can sit out here and make 400 million in 32 minutes of work, while I'm only getting 40, or I get like 10. Like, right, wait a minute, I get only 10 million and that guy got 400 million. Yeah. What's his contract? Well, it's 90 for him and 90%, and 10 for you, buddy. And it's like, bro, like I didn't know that, man. You agreed. And all he did was just like point fight me the whole night and dodge me. Like, right. And I'm like, well, all right, no one took damage and you got $10 million. All right, I guess. But that guy got stop counting his pockets. Like, right. It's like, damn it, man. It's hard to count. But he's like, this guy with the same fight. He could, anytime he touched me, it didn't hurt. I'm just like, I'm fine. And I'm like, I couldn't touch him the whole night. He dodges me the whole night. He gets 400 million for the same 32 minutes. And it's like, bro, I got a loss on my record. And I'm like, for no reason. Like, I was undefeated too, man. Like, I had a loss on my record now off this guy. Like, and it's like, come on, man. I can witness you, man. If I just landed, he would have been out cold. You guys know he would have been out cold. But it's like, nah, man. He gets 400 million. And he gets the bitches, and
I don't know. I feel like I would I would take that, let him get the 400 million, and I would stand there and be like, go ahead, you ain't got him right here across from him. Go ahead, you ain't got him. I'll take that knockout for 10 mil. He can have 400 mil. I'll take that 10 mil for that. Cause and the reason I say that, right? Because it's not right. It's some BS. But a lot of the reason that people will take it is because right here, like what you said, Gray Leo, $114,600 of his money that he's made, which is 60% of what he had made, is already gone. You're right, but isn't more than 60% of the money you make when you go to work gone as soon as your check comes in? It's the same thing, except now he has more bills because he makes more money.
Taxes too.
Think about it. Like he said, the only reason he even has to pay all this is because he's got to pay his trainer, because he needs the best of the best trainer. He needs to pay the doctors, the physicians, and Grant, I think that the UFC should pay for that shit. I think that's what really needs to be done.
It does depend, because
I mean, unless if you're normally good, I think that they should pay for it.
No,
and then
it's not even a skill thing, right? It's more of a location. The UFC has an institute it built for you. That's designed for, it has the best equipment the world has to offer, the best trainers, the best sushi, like best food, everything. You can run on a treadmill in the pool. Like they have underwater aerobic shit. They have like laser shit so you can get your timing straight. They have saunas, those you can freeze yourself, freeze your balls, jump in pits. They can do all that shit, man.
What kind of pit?
Masseuses, like
I don't want to know.
The pits, like
I don't want to know. I was kidding.
Oh, but they got tons of high tech stuff, but it's all free as long as you're signed under the UFC and you live in Vegas, because it's in Vegas. It's not like it's everywhere. They don't have a McDonald's type corporation like that. They only built a few. One's in Mexico, I believe. One's in Vegas, and I don't know where the other one's at. But they're building them. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to corner some of these markets. Hell, they're going to Africa with it. That's the next one. They're going to Africa with it. And they were supposed to be with Ngannou doing it, but it's like, Ngannou's gone, but they still got other Africans, Kamaru Usman. You got DDP still there. You got Adesanya. He's African. You got Africans, so you can still do your thing. But it's one of those things that if you're under the UFC brass and umbrella, you can train there for free. You can, and they have a hotel where you can even stay. Like you can be at that hotel and shit. They have places for you to fuck around, so it can be less on your wallet. It's just. But Jared's talking about like, look, I live in Arizona. I don't live there. I live in Texas. I don't live there. You know what I mean? So I have to commute. I can't just fly all the way over there, leave my family, still pay bills over here. I'm free over here. I'm like, why don't you just do some of that? If you're concerned like that, if you need 2 to 3 weeks to train really hard, go to Vegas, do that shit for free, and then come back. Your bills should be paid the whole month. So you should be good. Or pay in advance so you don't have to worry about that shit. If I was them niggas, I would go to my people. Look, if it's my house or whatever, I'll pay all lights. I pay that shit. I give them 1 year. I give them 1 year's worth of lights. So I'm like, I'm good. So I don't have to, why is the lights out? Because the power's out of the city. That's not nothing to do with us, because it's the power of the city. I'm like, I paid my lights. I paid my property tax. I'm good. We pay everything in advance. So that way, when you go out and do your shit, you're able to do your thing. Like, and I'd split my commute. I do half my training camp with my peoples. That way I get my good, wholesome home training, and I get my good grounded roots, and I can still get good shit going. And then the serious shit, I need to start paying niggas. I'll do half of that over there. That way it's just half the shit. And I'm like, you go over your half-ass trade? No, it's not really, because sometimes I done seen it on some fighters where they did all this like buku cash and state-of-the-art. This nigga got a mask on while he running on the treadmill underneath some water, like Saiyan type, you know what I mean? Rehab and all this shit. And it's like, bro, then he got starched, you know what I mean? The first round. And then I done seen niggas training out their garage with weak ass equipment, and then he wins gloriously in the first round.
Yep.
Like, bro, what the fuck? And just being at home eating regular food and dad bodding it. And it's like, bro, there's some science to that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
both.
Yeah, I mean, look at Adrian Tate when he won his kickboxing, championship. Those couple times he did or whatever. Him and his brother were broke as shit. They had to like go in and like wait till right when KFC was about to close and go get the chicken that they was just gonna throw away. That was still good chicken. Just so they could have more protein in their rice, because rice is cheap.
Yeah.
And they would eat white rice and old ass Kentucky Fried Chicken. They put this shit, mix it up, put it in bags, and put it in the freezer, and they'd have that. That's what they would have almost all the time.
Boom.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'm with you. I definitely think that when you get that big, it's like, yeah, I want the best of the best, but then you forget. It's like, well, if you already know how to be the best, why spend your money to be even better when you already know how to be the best?
True. My boy Bryce Mitchell's straight from the farms. He tells you the earth is flat, brother. Yeah, but he wanted his camo shorts so bad, but he's on the farm. That's how he gets his training. Like, he's lifting shit. It's working different muscle groups you don't even know. Yep. He's got good grip. He can like shoehorns, like the horseshoes. He can bend that. Like he got good grip and shit. And it's just like he's freakishly strong, for what he's doing, because he can carry things over his head, bales of hay. He can lift a sheep. Like, he can really do stuff that the average person really can't. Stop a fucking cow coming, like like a steer. Like, you could like hold it for a second. You know what I mean? Like, fucking around. He fucks around with his animals. Like, he's strong as shit, and that helps him in the cage, because you stand up with him. It's like strength that you're like, fuck. Like, this ain't good boxing, but damn, this shit hurts when he punches. Or that wrestling is gonna fuck you up. If he can wrestle and fucking, like you said, he can wrestle his calf and he can, cut its balls off just like that and get it something neutered in no time, in a couple minutes. Like, he can do it all. And I'm like, wait a minute, you hold it down, you can cut balls off and get it all good. What the fuck? And I'm like, yeah,
he's one of them Paul Bunyan motherfuckers,
man. And I'm like, yeah, he can cut wood. He does wood cutting with his ass.
I can imagine. Well, that's
like it transitions in there.
Well, you remember Herschel Walker when he went to Georgia. Herschel Walker never had any. He never lifted in high school.
Fucking
like
Heisman
ever.
Winner.
He never lifted in high school. He literally did nothing but push-ups, sit-ups, and he ran what we call hills.
He won his fight at 50?
Yeah.
Herschel Walker came out and was like, I'm gonna do MMA. What? No way. And I'm like, this thing's gonna get starched. He's gonna get starched. They gave him 2 people and he beat that ass, man. Nowadays he's looking like a straight lane, man, when he runs into this stuff.
Just
I don't
older.
get it.
He's just older now,
He's saying a lot of like pop culture stuff. Just like, the stuff that your grandparents
Herschel was running for damn governor.
Yeah, he was trying to do his thing.
Yeah, and they was all, man, as soon as he started going, I was like, man, good for Herschel. Then as soon as next thing I see, I'm sitting in the work lunchroom, they go, Herschel said he employs over 300 people. We looked up, he only employs 30 people. Herschel is a liar. Herschel is not my governor. I'm just straight smear. I'm like, damn. Herschel, why'd you lie?
This one was
sponsored brought to you by the woke leftist dumb dick sitting in office right now.
Said, does it also involve how many seats? No, it's not really so much seats. That's good for the venue. That's good for the venue and the UFC. But it's more about the pay-per-view buy. So the fighter, only the champion though. Only the champion gets pay-per-view buys. I don't believe they get points, but they get pay-per-view buys or whatever. So I believe they get a percentage of that. So it's like, it's not the points, but I believe they get a percentage of the pay-per-view buys. So that's only the champs though. Not everybody gets that. But still, man, it's still a lot of money. Like you said, man, life-changing money. Yeah, work make you strong. Farm work make you strong. Hell yeah. If you forget where you came from, you're already losing your perks. You have some other fighters that did the same training versus the guy that does the turtles. Yeah, exactly. Because there's like Khabib used to wrestle bears in Dagestan, man. There's folks like Piotr Yan, man, from Siberia, man, the coldest place on earth, man. Like he from Siberia. He fought I told you guys the story, but he fought everybody. He was willing to fight any person in his town to get his wife, man. That's crazy. He put out like, look, if you want to fight for her, I'll be at this place in this location. I'll whoop your ass for that lady. And no one showed up. No one had the heart or balls to show up. So like, fuck that, man. Like, she's probably the most fire girl in the village, bro. They fighting for girls over there. You know what I mean? If you women would listen, go to Siberia. All right. You try to look for men, go to Siberia. There's Siberian men will fight for you. But as far as that, we're gonna move on, man, because we only got so much time. We got a deadline, man. But I want to get into this new trailer I saw, man. I saw Papa Doc. I don't care how many films Anthony Mackie does. He's a great actor, man. Shouts to the brother. But he does a good Hawkeye, or not Hawkeye. I'm sorry, Falcon. Damn, my headspace. But Captain America. But he does. He's Papa Doc to me from 8 Mile, so I don't care. But there's a new Twisted Metal series coming, and I honestly want to check that out. I forgot who's the Lush playing the clown. I forgot who is playing him, but it was somebody.
Yeah.
Damn it. Who the fuck was it?
I got you, my brother.
I was just talking about the Twisted Metal.
I got you tomorrow, my brother. All right, I'm back. Did you already read it? Did you already read her comment?
Whose? Asia's? Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't want to read it again. If I didn't want to come in, so like he's like, Rest, train, and eat plenty. Yeah, I know what you mean, Hase. As soon as I sit down. If you ever forget where you come from, you're already.
Yeah.
Just immediately start reading it.
You're already, yeah. No, but she had a good point though. She had a good point. But what I'm saying, like the Sweet Tooth dude, we're going over that right now. Because we got like 13 minutes. But look here, Twisted Metal. Papa Doc is starring in the new Twisted Metal series, right? Hopefully this gets greenlit. It's all ready to go. I want to see it, but I'm going to bust the trailer out for you guys. For those who don't know or don't know the series, remember the game. Everyone remembers the game, Twisted Metal. It was pretty cool. We drive around, exploding shit up, blowing shit up, machine guns, and all that good shit, man. It's a heavy metal soundtrack and music, man. I loved it, man. I ain't gonna lie. But they're coming out with a new series, right? And I want to check that shit out. And the guy underneath the mask is my friend Samoa Joe, right? Samoa Joe is a great wrestler from TNA, Impact Wrestling, WWE. But yeah, Samoa Joe. So he's playing, I believe, it's Sweet Tooth. So let's give it a quick look.
Let's look at it.
That's some shit quality there. Okay.
Don't forget to get rid of Hasio's comment and share your screen. Had to make sure, bro. Hey, we'll be sitting there watching. He'd be watching it by himself.
Let's see, where am I at? Oh, okay.
This is gonna be fun. We're setting. Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me, I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. Listen, you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
Listen, the Falcon is getting his ass kicked right now. I mean, Captain America is getting his ass kicked right now.
Come on, Pop, fight back.
How about a little
fight back? Fight back!
Bro, you are 0-2 against white guys.
She had dumped like a truck. What? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Hey, what the fuck?
Like it when the beat go.
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
You want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver hair god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
There's a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Nice pipes, dude, I have to say. That high note is perfect.
A word?
Like he's not in pain.
I got somewhere to be.
I thought you said you were coming to the show.
Of course I am. Just, can I leave after the show?
Well, in that case, tonight is opening night.
All right. We'll see what it's like.
Yeah, I thought that was a game when they showed it. They showed that at the Gamescom showcase, and we was like, why we looking at TV shows at damn GameCon? Like, what is this bullshit? So yeah, yeah, I guess it might be all right. I think it'd be a better show than what most people think it would be. They aired it at the wrong place, but it might be a pretty good show.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm like, all right, all right, it was cool. Like, he didn't have to be crazy, muscular guy. It was Samoa Joe, man. Like, that's pretty dope. For those who don't know who Samoa Joe is, I'll show you real quick. I don't think that was Samoa Joe talking though.
No, I don't think it was either.
Yeah, it's probably somebody else talking.
Yeah,
cool, you know? Nothing wrong with that. But that's Samoa Joe.
Oh, it's a big dude.
Yeah,
that's a big dude.
which is cool for Samoa Joe, man.
Oh, I'm not fighting him. I'm running. He ain't catching me. He ain't catching me. I run 4.640. I don't think I run at that. I probably run a 5 flat now. I'm probably slow as shit now, but I'm pretty sure my 5 flat outrun that. Yeah, feel me? Because I ain't fighting that.
He said, I ain't fighting.
You are too damn big.
Too damn big.
I don't know what the hell you've been feeding him, but he is too damn big.
You're right, man. You're right. It's good. It's good. You know, and it was like, all right, pretty clean, man. You know, you got, you know, Captain America getting there, getting beat up. Like, you know, I wonder what he thought he could just stand and throw hands. So I'm just like, he must be something in there. He just thought, like, I'm just gonna throw hands with this dude, right? And like, it's gonna go my way.
I don't need no bite to whoop your ass. You right. You're gonna need more than a damn bite. You need like a tank.
You need a shield.
Maybe a couple riot shields, a gun.
Crazy.
Like, I'd rather have a car than a damn
see his vehicle. We didn't get that far though. Like, I want to see if they're gonna go to the parking lot. You get to see his vehicle. Like, he's gonna step in it. Is
I bet they say
song gonna play? Like, I want to see some shit, man. I want to see some crazy shit. Like,
they'll probably be saving that for like the grand trailer reveal.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait, man. Like, all right, I'm finally, all right, we got something that's pretty straight on Peacock, because Peacock be, so,
yeah, man.
I'm not sponsored by them, so if they ever fuck with us, they're pretty straight.
Now, if you want to fuck with us,
you're pretty straight.
Hey, we give y'all some good reviews.
You know, breaking news. Wait, what happened?
Oh, is this what I think this is? I've already seen this. If I think that is that the Xenoverse tree? Is that the Xenoverse 3 thing?
What's the Xenoverse speed?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wait, they did more. Oh no, it's. He said, I don't know what that says. I don't read Japanese.
Oh yes, Dan's outfit's coming back. That's what I've been waiting for.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, Xenoverse stuff. Oh,
that's
okay.
what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go.
Breaking news. Tell Sauce, man. Tell the Discord, man. Go crazy. Discord. Oh, we finna stream that. I'm gonna get my outfit, man. I've been waiting years for this joint.
Listen, Xenoverse 3 was announced again for the 1800th time in a tweet earlier today. So that's what my video is about tomorrow. Yeah, it wasn't like, it's like still not confirmed, but I can definitely tell that, you know, it's video worthy.
Yeah, buddy. Damn, what was my video today?
It was the top 15 or top 10 attacks or
yes. Okay, yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's what it was. Woo. I ain't got the chance to watch it, but I seen it as soon as it updated. I was like, oh, he had done another one.
Oh yeah, I had to go crazy with this.
All right, so before we bounce, to give you guys just a little preview of what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're not gonna pull nothing up, but does anybody in the chat know who Hassan Piker is? Custom doesn't. I'm sure he will once I show him, but I want to see like what y'all think about him, and you know, I want to see what Custom thinks about him, because he's all of a sudden really started coming into my feed and become like, I don't know, to me he just seems like an online bully, but you know, you're not supposed to be able to do that online.
Oh,
so I would
this dude.
Yeah,
I'd like red hat. Okay, with the little beanie hat.
I'd like to talk about him and see, you know, like, do y'all think like he's definitely got an issue? Because every video I don't watch, because I got like 6 tabs pulled up right now. Y'all probably saw a couple of them when I shared my screen, but yeah, he just seems so hateful, and he's like, yeah.
Wait, this is the same guy?
Hold on, who are you looking at? He's got
never mind.
He's got the little beard, got the curly hair, Ludwig, and all of them are friends with him and stuff.
Hassan Abi?
Yeah, Abi. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Hassan Abi. Yeah, this guy right here. This guy is a little like, he calls people like me radical. He calls people like me radical. Like,
let's see some of this shit.
I've got some clips that I've already got saved, and I just want to run them by y'all. Let y'all. He's not a bad guy. He's just very misinformed.
I saw that dude.
Oh yeah, so. Yeah, that's what we'll be getting into on the next episode of LagFest. Is we'll be talking about Hassan Abu from Aladdin. We will be talking about Abu from Aladdin. I mean, I'm allowed to do that. You should hear the things that he says about people, just because they believe something different here. It's wild. So, and all he really does is do what we do on LagFest, So we just sit here, we look at stuff, and we just give our opinions. And yeah, that's really all it is. And he thinks people that do the same thing as him, except they've been getting paid to do it their whole lives, they're retarded and or stupid and or paid by the radical communist machine or capitalist machine. That's what it is. He hates capitalism. And capitalism is the only reason we can even make any money over here in America. That's why everybody wants to live here. But yeah, he's just very hateful in a lot of the stuff that I'll show you guys tomorrow. And I just wanted y'all's thoughts on it because I was sitting there watching it like, damn, I might not agree with a lot of the things I see, but damn, why are you so angry? Why are you so upset?
Habibi.
Yeah, Habibi.
The whole group don't correct him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. So that's what we'll be talking about tomorrow.
Right, and you're the dumbass if you don't. Oh, you guys, I gotta see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's exactly how he's like. He's dead ass like this. He goes, it's like when you ask, you see the videos where they be asking the guy standing outside of the abortion clinic. He goes, hey, or like on a college campus, he goes, hey, or he's just standing there with a sign that goes, save the children, get rid of abortion, and then somebody that doesn't agree with him, that agrees with the same bullshit Hassan agrees with, walks up to him and goes, that's hurtful. That's hateful rhetoric. And that offends me. You see the videos, right? And then they just lose their minds. And hey, I'm just saying a point. I mean, you don't even want to talk about it. No, you ain't never seen them?
No.
Bro, I'll have to show you a couple of them.
I watched Steven Crowder's. That's the farthest I'll go. It was Steven Crowder.
I watch as much Steven Crowder as I can. But yeah, it's pretty much like he hates guys like Steven Crowder. And I agree heavy with most of what Steven Crowder says. I used to agree with heavy with what a lot of Ben Shapiro says, but a lot less now because him, Ben Shapiro and the whole that whole family of people that Steven Crowder was working for, had a falling out, and we could talk about that all tomorrow and everything, just so you can understand. It's just, bro, the longer that time goes on, the more that you see these big corporations finally get their greedy hands into a system and they go, all right, so now you do what we tell you to do, or you can get the fuck out. And Steven said, all right, I'm out. Yep. Everybody's got an agenda. That's what it is. Everybody's got an agenda.
Facts.
But that's all the time we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry the show was a little short. Thank Custom for being late.
Yeah.
It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. We here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days a week. So you will get plenty of LagFest content, regardless of how short one show may be. So don't trip. We'll be back
tomorrow. Will be good, man. We're gonna be dropping some conspiracy shit.
Oh yes. We might. Yeah, we've got the conspiracy stuff for Friday. I actually talked to my buddy. I'm pretty sure he will be available.
I already locked up some channels, some stuff we'll go over.
Sweet.
I already got everything. Yeah, we're gonna be swinging like crazy tomorrow. It's gonna be a little earlier though. It's gonna be a little earlier.
That's fine.
I want to cover some stuff.
What time you thinking?
Try to shoot it at 8:00 sharp.
All right. So we go jump an hour. Hey, from now on, guys, be ready for our shows to be at 9 p.m. But tomorrow we are gonna go and we're gonna try and get on at 8. So that's the way we're gonna do it then. I'll be sure to have him ready by then. And
dive in, man. Get your Ouija boards, all right?
I'm not haunting my house. You must be out your mind. I believe in that stuff. That stuff real. Jesus is my Lord and Savior.
Hello.
Oh shit. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Oh, but thank you. Good looks for that, Ray. I see y'all. Appreciate it. Shouts to everybody who showed up today, man. I really appreciate it, man. Hit that like button.
Guys.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Yeah. Nick.